Hello, Jason Tower here. Had some discrepancies on some diameter offsets tonight at class, and I think I figured out what's happening. Normally, the way an offset works is either G41 or G42. And basically that determines which way you're going around the part. Now in a normal CNC, you rotate clockwise around the part, and this was what's called climb milling. Okay? And then you could do this, which is on the right way, but we're going counterclockwise around the part, which then is conventional milling. And so this would be a normal way of programming these. And what we have to do with the D offset, the diameter offset, is if we want this part to be bigger, you know, a larger size, we have to tell the D offset, let's say we have 0 in our offset, you know, for tool 6, whatever. We have to go positive 0.005, and that'll actually move the center line or the program line up 2.5 thousandths, because it'll only move half of the radius because this is diameter. So it'll move this line 2.5 thousandths to the left because I'm standing behind going in this direction. So it's going to move it to the left side of that line, moving it away, making the part bigger. And just the opposite, you make the tool smaller and you go negative. Okay? Now this would be a normal program that we'd use, because if you're looking at it from here, we are on the left side. When we're moving in this direction, we're on the left side of the green line. Now if we do conventional milling, we're moving in this direction, counterclockwise. So now we're on the right side of the line. And the offsets work exactly the same. But the problem is we have a shop that for whatever reason, they use only G42s. And we had this problem when we were setting up the part, because I was trying to, you know, adjust the part size, and everything I was doing was not right and wasn't making sense to me. Well, when you do a climb mill and go clockwise around the part with a G42 instead of a G41, it's thinking it's on the right side of the line. So when you make the adjustments, it's just going to be opposite, because now it's thinking it's going on the right side of the line, so positive is going to make the part smaller, because it's going to try to move that program line closer to the right side of that line, not the left side. So that's the reason why it's opposite. And that's why we're getting confused, because the test that you're taking is teaching this method here. And then for whatever reason, it's, like I said, here you make the tool bigger, diameter bigger, and the part gets bigger. So tool bigger, part will be bigger. But with using G42 and going clockwise around the part, that gives us where the tool bigger will make the part smaller. Will make part smaller. If you make the tool smaller, it'll make the part bigger. So it's exactly opposite. But this is the reason why we're having the confusion. And for whatever reason, I did ask the programmer back when we were having these troubles, and I can't remember exactly why they're doing it that way. If it makes more sense or whatever. So, and again, the way the CAM system will program a part like this is it'll program the center line of the tool. That would be your X and Y coordinates, not the actual part size. So, with that being said, there are some companies out there, shops, that will just program the line of the path. That usually it's manually programming. And then they'll just put in, if they got a 1/2 inch tool, they just put in the offset of a 1/2 inch. And then that way the actual CNC will then calculate that program path 250 thousandths away from the line. So, but normally if it's coming out of a cam system, we use center line. What's nice about the other way though is you can change from 3/8 to 1/2 inch end mill on the fly on the machine and not have to go back to the cam system and reprogram it. So, but this is why we're having this problem. This is G41. Larger tool, positive, makes the part bigger. Negative makes the part smaller. But with the G42 clockwise, this would be clockwise also. Now it's say it's on the right side line, so when you do a positive, it actually moves closer to the line. I hope this helps clarify some of the issues we're having. Mark's trying to help. All right.